Okay. Hello. Welcome. Lots of things to do today. Um, hello. Happy Chinese New Year. Happy Lunar New Year. It is the new moon in Aquarius. Um, cheers. The question of the day is, what would your main character's Chinese zodiac be? If you can calculate, or what you would want them to be if they are not like on our numerical like 12-year, like if they're on a different planet or whatever, you've had kind of have to pick, unless you are like that into calculating how many light years away from Earth, like and doing all of that, which I am not a mathematician. That would not be my fun use of the day. um so Also, today we need to do the wheel pick for the dragon's name. Um, I got about 5 or 6 names, and then I supplemented by adding in some names from dragons in literature. So we have some. If you have additional suggestions that you would like to pop in, please let me know, and I will add it to the list. The other thing is, this morning I got the Tifosi order, so lots of things. Lots of things, and I'm not sure what to do first. Anyway, I should probably put in like a poll in terms of what would be your main character's Chinese zodiac sign. And I should probably have memorized the order in which they go, but I do not know. Okay, so rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, which is, we're entering snake year, horse, goat, or ram is usually what I see it as, or monkey. And then a rooster, dog, and boar or pig. So, what would your main character be? So there's that now in the chat. Yay. Check off one thing. Kara says, I'm also writing with Dabble's Word Sprints today. Excellent. Stream hopping. And today's Therapet's card is a green otter who says, don't focus on success or failure, just focus on effort. Focus on trying. Kara says, I may be too late for dragon names, but I just thought Oscar. You are not too late. We have not done the Oscar. Okay, we have not done the wheel of picking. Becca says, hi. Hello. Welcome. Monique says, it's a great card, Kara. Yes, agreed. CB says, hello. Hello. Welcome. Kara says, the wake up kick-ass repeat card says, buy the ticket, take the ride. There you go. Tony, Pepper, and CB were all born in the year of the dog. Very nice. Very nice. There we go. What about Elliot? I'll add it to the list. Elliot. Very nice. Thank you. The green dragon in the movie Pete's Dragon, which was your favorite movie when you were a very little kid. Might as well add my dragon. I have a green dragon that was my very first dragon that I am currently using as my doorstop, but could actually ride on when I was a little kid. And her name is just Mrs. Puff. So we'll just throw that in the mix. Laura says, good morning. Morning. Hello. How are we? Hopefully we're doing good. Doing good. Oh my gosh. Let me try and reset my mouth to brain reconnection. Monique says, just took the next step into self-publishing. Points for adulting. Yay! What was your next step? I'm curious. So yeah. Ooh, your main characters are a water rat and a metal tiger. Nice. I think are we entering wood snake? Is that right? I don't know if that's right or not. Yes, it is a wood snake here. So the wood element can amplify the year of the snake's focus on creativity, flexibility, and harmony. So yes. I like it. Weaver Words says hello. Hello, welcome. If you remember this rightly, Elliot has pink hair and pink wings. Ah, well, this will just be a blue version of Elliot then. Gotcha. That's fine. That's fine. Fun fact, you're born in the year of the snake. Excellent. Cake says hi. Hello. Welcome. Welcome. Yes. Okay. So, let's see if I can do this. Thus far, let me just show you the list. Thus far, we have Azulon, Saphira, Ombre, West End, Mallet, Smoky, Percival, Fnor and Flar, and Lessa. Those are from Anne McCaffrey's Dragon Riders. Terrell the Terrible, Ciel, Jabber, Smog, Khaleesin or Khalesin, Orm, Ruth, Manimith, George, Stanley Steamer, Falcor, Errol, LBD, short for Little Blue Dragon, Wingstar and Lapis Wing, Oscar, Elliot, and Mrs. Puff. That's what we have thus far. So if you can think of additional names that you would like to add to the list for the randomizer to pick from, please let me know. And then we will do that in a little bit later. Okay, so the other thing was that I got my parcel. I got the package. So this is should be the 2 notebooks from Tifosi. If I can, yes, okay. Kara says, you're getting water sheep for Mercedes. The funny thing is he's a wolf shifter and you're a snake. CB looked it up and Elliot does have pink hair and wings. Okay, right, it's in another box with Tifosi's tape on it. Put pen to paper and let your ideas flow. Smile. Okay. We should be both A5 journals. Yes. Okay, so here, let me get the wrapping off of it. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm going to use my little teeny tiny knife situation to get the corners started. It's so pretty, y'all. It is definitely it has a texture to it so it's not like a flat. So I'll see if I can get close enough for it to, look at that, y'all. Look at that. How pretty. So we've got, these parts are glossy in some ways. They're smooth, whereas this other part is like a very fine texture. It's like a hash mark. But like, oh, that gold just pops. And it is a pretty white, and it does have numbers at the bottom. So I'm so excited. It's so pretty. Okay, so that's number 1. Is the blue with the sun sigil. Ooh, and this one comes in its own little weird box. Okay. Just means that when I cut the plastic, it's not going to damage the notebook. This one should have gold foiled edges. This next one. Put that box in another box. Right? Yeah. Okay. So, how do we open this box? Yes. Look at that gold foil. If I can get the flash on it. This is what I was like, oh, it's in another box. So, oh well. Look at that. This was the warm brown. It was so pretty. It looks like a gate to a garden, but also has the moon phases and everything. It's so pretty. And yes, it does have the gold foiling. This one, I didn't know if it would or not, but yeah. So you can kind of see it better there. So those are the two notebooks. They're so pretty. They had these in different colors. But these were the ones that I was like, I feel like I need to have these. So I'm very excited about them. I don't have a specific purpose in mind other than like maybe next year's Bujo. But at the same time, like these are great for journaling. Like, oh, they're cheaper than Archer and Olive, which was nice. Or I should say less expensive. They're not cheap, but they're less expensive than this one also has the elastic. They're less expensive than Archer and Olive, but they still have the really thick paper. So this is T-Fosi. See if I can bring the tfosi.com. Here's they had some other ones that were super pretty as well. And I just was like, these are the ones I want right now. They were pretty much only A5 and maybe some travelers. But yeah, so oh, they've got a 10% off. There you go. But they've got just like all kinds of different patterns and colors for most of them. This one was also really pretty, and they've got it in green and gold as well, and then I think blue and gold. Here's some of the other color variations for the Moongate one that I got. What do they call it? Moon's Power dot grid notebook. This one is one that doesn't have any gold foiling, but the design is like impressed on it. Here's the one I got. And then they have it in pale. And then they have some with linen covers, I think. So yeah. And then they've just got really cool packages that you can like give to somebody who wants to start. So yeah, so they've got all stationery planners, notebooks, journals, super values, Christmas stuff, bestsellers, new arrivals, etc. So there you go. And now I have a box in a box. I really don't know what to do with the extra boxes. But for right now, I'm just going to set them off to the side. So, Becca's like, now I want a new notebook to go with all my other unused notebooks, right? Gorgeous, pretty, yes. Monique says, I'm currently drinking a fruit blend of mangoes and oranges. Not exactly a smoothie because there's no milk, or a slushy because there's no ice. But still, fruit blend juice is good. Kara says, I'm old enough I saw the original Pete's Dragon when it released in theaters. Ooh, you're probably around 12. Fun. Okay, so should we do the dragon after the second sprint, or should we do the dragon name now? I will leave that choice up to y'all. Do it now or do it later? And then I just pulled today's card, and it is the squirrel. Phoebe says after the second sprint. Okay. We have number 57. That'll give you some time to think of some other names if you want to. Squirrel. Believe in yourself. You have accumulated wisdom and experience and are surrounded by all you need. An abundance of resources is available to you through the generosity of spirit and all your hard work. Squirrel spirit shows up when you need reminding that the acorns you have gathered and stowed away have enormous potential to grow. So relax into knowing that there is always enough, and you have what it takes to create the reality you want to experience. Through diligent preparation, you have gained wisdom and strength. How much potential you have. Believe in yourself, for the spirit believes in you and wants you to know that you have enough and are enough. Doesn't that truth make you feel safe and secure? It should, for you have everything that you need right now. So there you go. Believe in yourself. So, okay. All right, I'm going to save the dragon name and minimize it so I can pull up my other one. Don't forget, if you have not already pulled up your document that you are going to be working on today, now's a great time to do that. Love the squirrel. Definitely need that energy today. Gotcha. Yes. Yes. Okay, let's start with a 25-minute, I think. Let's start with the beach timer. I think I always think of on Wednesdays, I always feel like I should be doing the beach timer themes, but I think that's because of Lisa Daly. So, okay, let's do this. So, 1, save your document, especially if you've already been working. If not, again, now's a great time to pull up what you think you're going to be working on. 2 is make sure that you have something to drink, and go ahead and take a sip. Cheers. Three is straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hello. I need to finish my line of thoughts. Um, okay. 593 words. I also updated my bullet journal. Word tracker. That's what I need. And that was a 25-minute spread. Okay. Nope. Not the back button. There we go. How'd we do? Let's see. Becca needs the squirrel energy for today. Monique says, long story short, I'm using these sprints to motivate myself to set up my novel on KDP. Can be scary, for sure, but you can do it. You were just going through the necessary steps on setting things. Yeah, which includes things like social security number or bank number, all that kind of good stuff. So yeah. And then Monique was asking if it's okay to use another book's blurb as a sort of way to help you write your own. I think it's perfectly fine to use as a template or to use as an inspiration of like what attracts you. So if you generally, if you are reading the type of things that you are writing, you might want to grab some of the books that in your particular genre have really like the blurb has sucked you in and like made you buy the book, and like how they do it. That's what you want to do, is analyze how the blurb is structured, and word choice and all that kind of stuff. But a lot of times the structure of the blurb does have quite a bit to let you know whether or not you're going to enjoy it. So Monique's like, yeah, I'm not going to copy pasta it. So I said some pasta. Still setting up the KDP stuff. You're going to be working on your book summary next sprint. Nice. Becca created and posted your real TikTok YouTube short for the day, and now back to writing. Yay. Yeah, I definitely feel like you have to push yourself. Okay. Do you have coffee? Did you have a good night's sleep? I had one of these yesterday, and I probably should not be having the other one today, but I was like, let's just drink it and have it done. Because my legs were very twitchy last night. I don't know if anybody else has that same problem of like, if you have more caffeine than you should, when you lay in bed at night, your legs sort of like involuntarily, like even if you're awake, they just want to like twitch. I don't know. Maybe it's just me and like weird hypermobility stuff. I don't know. Stacy is also feeling very unmotivated today. Gotcha. Becca says, you've been writing 4 chapters a day for the last 2 days. Nice, about 3 to 4K. And you want to do that every day this week, but you feel the burn. Yeah. Becca says, I can't have caffeine because of my heart condition. Boo! You can use it. Yeah. Yeah. Getting older sucks. Okay. Shall we do yes, we should. We should just go ahead and do the dragon name so we know what to call the dragon. Let me pull up the dragon names document. Anybody have any last second additions for dragon names? Okay. Copy. Paste. Okay, let's see if I can get this to share. Okay, so I've pasted the dragon name options. So it says click to spin or press. Am I sharing? Yes. Okay. There we go. Make it a little bit bigger. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So here is Stanley. Stanley Sleemer. Looks like he's a little sleepy on his job, but there you go, Stanley. Monique says low. So here you go, Stanley. Meet Stanley, everybody. Hi. Stanley the Dragon, yes. I also need to do the doggo of the day. Becca says it's somehow fitting. Kind of, yeah. All right, so yesterday's was Griffey. This is Griffey. He heard someone whisper the words peanut butter. You're definitely not in focus. Let's see if I can get this to work. Maybe. Come on. This is where I wish I had like a button that I could hit that's like a redo the focus button. Okay, this is Griffey. He heard someone whisper the word peanut butter from several counties away. Can't rule out that they weren't directed at him. 12 out of 10, anything's possible. And then we have today, his name is Sherlock. This is Sherlock. He really appreciates you taking his picture from this angle. Makes him look powerful. 13 out of 10. Again, I wish I could get it to focus. And I'm sure me, like, in my hand. There we go. Maybe. I feel like I just made it out of focus. He's cute, but I can't get it to not fuzz. Okay, we'll try again later. But Sherlock. Sherlock is cute. So we have Sherlock and Stanley for today. So, Stanley Steamer is the dragon's name, which is hilarious. Okay, let's go ahead and do another sprinty sprint. He's only a little bit out of focus. We can still see his adorableness. Good. Good, good. All right. So, oops. There we go. Make sure you save your document. That's number 1. Save. 2 is make sure you have something to hydrate with. Cheers. And number 3 is straighten your spine. Roll your shoulders back for that posture check. 4 is if you need a break, take a break. And also, this is the second sprint, so make sure that you do your self-promo. If you have an Amazon author name, or you are getting an Amazon author name, make sure you let us know. If you have books out, books coming out soon, books out recently, or books on sale, let us know where to find you. Here we go. 1, save. 2, sip. 3, straighten your spine, stretch. And 4, if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. How'd we do? I went back into the new notebooks. Um, and one of the things that I always try to do when I get a new notebook is in on the back pocket, I write down the stats. Um, so like who's the maker, kind of paper, number of pages, etc. Size. So I've been trying to do that because some of them, when I picked them up, I picked up multiple ones from different companies, and then when they came, they didn't have any identifying markers. So I was like, ooh, okay. So like I didn't have a way to tell which was which. So I've started to, just so I don't forget like who I've ordered from and that kind of stuff. I've started to record that on the back pocket. So, okay. So how many words did I get? I got 559 that time. So not as much as the 25-minute sprint, but I did have to take call. So, it happens. Okay, there's that. Monique got some feedback from one of your from a friend on Discord, taking notes on it. Kate says, I finally have the chance to sit at the desk. Yay! Meetings most of the morning and just came back from an after lunch walk. Are these meetings in regard to your new position? Have you started the new position yet? I can't remember. Let's see. Kara is also watching the Dabble podcast on speculative short fiction. Monique says, I got the first step of the KDP process done. Now I can take the rest of the week off and tackle the formatting on February 3rd, which would be Monday. Okay, and then I popped this in the chat, but it might be easier to read on a document. Let's see if this, yeah. So, okay. So this is Monique's book blurb coming soon to Amazon. Relationships bite. Jane de la Cruz's life is anything but normal. By day, she's your average honor student, the girl next door who's dating the guy on the football team. By night, she hunts vampires with her family. She hates what she's been called to do, the gift she inherited from her family bloodline. At the same time, she craves revenge and closure for past emotional scars. Andy Santiago is the new kid in a swanky suburb of Sugarland, Texas. Haunted by nightmares of red eyes and fangs, he hunts down vampires and attracts his share of trouble along the way. He keeps his life of vampire hunting a secret from his mother and finds himself in hot water when he finds out his new girlfriend is a fangirl for romantic vampires, which only exist in fiction. When Jane's boyfriend and Andy's girlfriend get taken by the local vampire court and turned into vampires, they have to team up and figure out how to take down their exes. What they don't realize is they will unravel a darker conspiracy that will change their lives forever. So there is Monique's blurb. Blurby blurb. Sounds good. You've got like her point of view, his point of view, and then what they have to do together. Right? Which is a good format for a blurb. Monique says, tell me what you guys think about my book summary. The only thing that I would say is this last sentence. Is there a way for you to change this into a question? Instead of saying what they don't realize is, you may want to say, as they unravel a darker conspiracy than they expected, they, let's see. It's like, can they unravel this dark conspiracy, or will their lives forever something? So I would say a lot of blurbs that have this format is that there is a question at the end. I'm trying to figure out how to phrase it in my mind. And there's a couple different ways that you could maybe revise this, just the last sentence, to be a question rather than, because you want to sort of have a question for the readers to like go into it, right? of like, well, how are they going to do this? Can they unravel the vampire court's dark conspiracy, or will their lives change forever? Yeah. Yeah. And that may just be like, it's sort of a call to action in a way for like calling the reader to find the answer, if that makes sense. And you may want to play with it. You may like having the question. You may like having it just be a statement. It just kind of depends on how you like it. I personally have gotten sucked into many a book that have a question, and I'm like, I don't know, will they? Can they escape the labyrinth of doom in time? I don't know. So like it's like a subtle psychological call to action, call to read. Does that make sense? In sort of like having the, but I like the blurb. I do. I do. Let's see. Becca did a little bit of writing, but also did some budgeting. I spent more money on crochet patterns. I did not budget. So Kate says, I'm starting a new position today. You're doing the same work, but just a little bit more plus online schooling that the work is paying for. Ooh, very nice. So happy and excited about this new business career. Yes. Yes. Release date is March 10th. Very nice. Kate says it's a great blurb. And yes, there's the potential reworked last sentence. Don't forget, Becca has a YouTube channel and a website, and quite a few of everybody else who's in here has at least a YouTube channel that you could subscribe to and make sure that you are having fun with all of the sprinty sprints in the chat. Okay, let's do another sprint. Let's do the Oak Lady. Even though it's warming up, it's now currently 66 degrees, so it's not really technically sweater weather anymore. At least not today. So, all right, let's do this. 1, save your document. 2, make sure you have something to sip. Cheers. 3 is straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4 is make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I have crossed the 2000 mark, which is great. Yes, I got 961 that time. That was much better. Much better. How did you do? Mom Maggie popped in and said, Happy Year of the Snake, Lunar New Year to all. May your next year be filled with regeneration after a trying time, pursuit of love, personal or interest-wise, and rebirth. Very nice. And so I let Mom Maggie know our crochet dragon's new name, Stanley the dragon. Mom Maggie said, that's awesome. Becca's written about 100 words. Why is it so hard today? I don't know. Some days are just way more difficult than others. That is for sure. Kagehime got 563. Very nice. Stacy says Karma is home. Excellent. Good. Glad Karma made it safely. Kate got 204, and you're working on your author branding ideas and a pen name that you really like. Ooh, very nice. Very, very nice. I still haven't figured out pen name situation. All I know is that you have to be careful because I think Amazon only allows 5 for each like tax number. So you either have to open up a new, but it's still you. So you either have to do like an LLC, but then you're still doing business as. So I don't know. I don't know how that works. Mom Maggie has been lurking around today and listening to books during sprints. Fun use of time. Yep. Sorry. Despite me having green tea, which has caffeine, I'm still yawning apparently. Yes. Okay. So I'm very glad. Good things all around today. Stanley has a name. I got my two notebooks from Tifosi. They're beautiful. They arrived in time and undamaged. So I'm excited to play around with them and see how they compare to the Archer and Olive paper. But yeah, because they're both supposed to be 160 GSM. So there's that. And it's also the Lunar New Year. So after the stream, I'm going to go make a couple of whisk brooms. Because I think what I decided was I don't have a way to like figure out the old brooms that I have, the ones that I made for Christmas. I didn't pay attention to like what moon phase that I was making them in. But I was thinking this year I would try and pay attention to what moon phase that I was making brooms in. And like labeling them as such. So yeah. So I should hoping to make 2, but we'll see. I also did order I think they're called null binding needles. So it's like a Nordic precursor to knitting and crochet. But they're traditionally made out of either wood, bone, or horn, I think. Anyway, so I ordered a pair of those. They're like 4.5 and 6.5 inch long needles. So they would be like, I guess, somewhat similar sized to one of these. This is like a bone folder. I don't think this one's actually made out of bone. I think this one's just plastic. But you can use them, I think, in place of some of the metal bodkins that I've seen some people make or stitch their brooms with. So I'm going to try those, see how they go. Otherwise, I'll have to order one of the actual like metal broom making needles if I'm going to do the like flat stitching, because I want to play around with that too. But anyway, so pretty. They are gorgeous. And I don't know if I'm gonna. It's like I don't know that I can wait till 2026 to use them for next year's journal. So it's like one of these may wind up being second half of 2025. One of these might wind up being a new reading journal or just like a regular journal. I don't know, but they're just so pretty. I can't. Anyway. So yeah. Mom Maggie says, Kate, the only thing I did right when I was setting up my pen name was securing it on all social media platforms. It amazes me that some writers can maintain more than one pen name social media idea. Yeah. Yeah. You were going to make dumplings, but you're the only one home today. It feels weird to make dumplings for one person. Well, you can make them and then freeze the other ones, right? I mean, they're not as good once they've been frozen, but you could make them. It's fine. Unless it's too much work, in which case, fair. They are very pretty. They are. I'm excited about them. All right, let me go ahead and end the... Ooh, we have a 3-way tie, is what it looks like. Yes, so we have a 3-way tie between rat, ox, tiger, horse, ram, monkey, and rooster, dog, boar. And then only 20% would be rabbit, dragon, snake. Interesting. That's a pretty even distribution, though. That's pretty close to a 4-way tie. But yeah, so very nice. All right. So we did the dragon, we did the notebooks, we did the dogs, we did the poll. All right, I think we're good. All right, don't forget to save. And I will see y'all on the last day of January, on the 31st, on Friday. And then we will be into February. All right, y'all. Don't forget to save. Bye.